I think is that people are on here not keeping it 100. I'm just saying, like, y'all know me. What do I say at the end of my videos? Be real. Let's be real with ourselves and be accountable. It's Jasmine Nicole. Welcome and welcome back to Weight with Jazz. A deficit and exercise kills, weight loss stalls. Let's talk about it. We know that in this weight loss game, whether we're doing it naturally upon our own efforts without medication, or whether we are on GLP-1 medication, which is a great thing to aid in the suppression for further deficit assistance in weight loss, as long as you're in a deficit. Now, whether you're in that lane or the latter, a weight loss stall can occur and has occurred. And people constantly question themselves as to why, especially if they're on GLP-1 medication. Why? As if just because they're on a medication, it should always deliver weight loss, when actually the medication just delivers suppression. The weight loss comes from us. And without medication, the weight loss still comes from us. Okay. But people are, racking their brains, going through all different type of scenarios, processes of eliminations, considering, medical ailments, which is warranted and is a likely consideration, but it does not negate, okay? It does not negate the core elements to weight loss, okay? And the core elements to weight loss really is primarily one, a deficit, but you can make it a compounded thing by incorporating other essential components to the weight loss. Okay, so we're gonna break this down real quick with what kills the weight loss stalls: a deficit, exercise, and the infamous resting metabolic rate, the calories you're burning at rest, doing absolutely nothing. What we love to do, and what most do that prevents us, from actually exercising at the rate we need to, so that we can prevent these stalls. But this is science. If you're in a weight loss stall and you're in an appropriate deficit, let's just give an example. Let's say a 500 calorie deficit. Okay, consuming 1,500 calories a day from a 2,000 calorie starting point. Subtract the 500. Let's just say you're in a 500 calorie deficit. Some people do more or less, but that's typical. I'm gonna go with that with this example. So a 500 calorie deficit already in, okay, without exercise. And you have your rested metabolic rate. What you do at rest, your body burns calories, and typically it's 1,300 to 2,000 calories a day resting. You can count this during your sleeping. So I don't know if people keep that in mind when doing calculations. That is an important element to consider when computing and configuring and trying to figure this weight loss thing out. Don't forget your resting metabolic rate. Okay, so you're looking at 1,300. Let's start on the low end. 1,300, right? 1,300 calories burned already before you ate. You have a 500 calorie deficit. So now that 500 calorie deficit adds to, let's say, the 1,300. So that's 1,800 calories burned. Let's just say that, because your deficit, you're subtracting the calories. So that 500 calories can be technically considered burned calories, missing calories, gone calories. Now, introducing the third element, exercise, will add further to that addition. Okay, so let's say you burn, I'm just gonna say 500 calories. I typically do 500 calories in a workout. So you have the 500 calories plus the 500 calorie deficit plus the 1,300 calories burning at rest for the day. In that math, so that's 1,300. I said 5 and 5. We looking at 20. Ooh, we looking at 2,300. So you look really looking at 2,300 calories burned, just typically with that example, including your resting metabolic rate, including the 500 calorie deficit. So those calories are considered burned, gone, and 500 calories burned through exercise. You have a trifecta system here to lose weight, to get out of a stall. Scientifically, it has to work. Scientifically, it has to work, y'all. So you're looking at, just with this example, 2,300 calories burned in the day. A combination of your free burning calories at rest, combination of your deficit, as long as you keep your deficit, and a combination of the calories you burn through exercise, all in one day. And you do that over a course of days, 3 to 5 days, at least a week. I believe it will relieve a weight loss stall. What I think is that people are on here not keeping it 100. I'm just saying, like, y'all know me. What do I say at the end of my videos? Be real. Let's be real with ourselves and be accountable. We all make mistakes, and some people do embellish what they really doing. Remember, people are not sharing everything, but a weight loss stall could mean that technically you're not eating in a deficit because you're not losing any weight. So that means you need to take your deficit calories, increase your deficit calories, possibly incorporate the exercise, because at the end of the day, it is still Kaiko. Calories in, calories out. We cannot negate that scientific fact. It has been a proven scientific theory, so we can't separate that from the idea of weight loss. But we also still want to show compassion to other situations, medical situations, and all the things that can also have a psychological impact on weight loss, or hormonal impact on weight loss as well. But the core of it is calories in, calories out. Calories burned can get you out of a weight loss stall as long as you're in a deficit. So if you're in a deficit, there really shouldn't be a problem unless there's some type of thyroid issue or some like medical ailment going on. If you're in a deficit, the deficit should be enough. If it's not enough and you add exercise, it for sure should be enough, in my opinion. It's just a matter of, are you doing it? And are you doing it consistently? Let's be honest with ourselves, y'all. In 2025, we want to lose the weight, and we want to successfully keep the weight off. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Be real.